from my computer inside my boat via Wi-Fi. So your connection is unstable. Wi-Fi signal is good. Lighting's terrible. Try this little light. Does it work? Laser eyes for Bitcoin and all kinds of cryptocurrency. Woo! Cool, it works. Yes, I'm in my little sailboat and I'm on Wi-Fi, and I've never gone live from the Wi-Fi via my laptop. And we're going to try something new. I'm going to read mean comments about myself. I got a bunch of them saved in here, and I get accused all the time of deleting accounts and censoring people who make sure only the good comments about me come up and only bad comments come up about somebody else. And that's a load of crap. I've been stalked, and I've got some really impressive stalkers here lately. And some of these people I actually have had to block because they are really, really super stalkery. So anyways, I'm going to get out my little glasses here. Haven't done live in quite a while. I always forget. No, I need the glasses when I read this. I don't get on my computer, big computer, very much. Oh, how's everybody? Scooter Brave Paw says, "Sup, Caleb? I'm loving this Saturday night in my little boat." Today is Saturday, isn't it? Yeah, Saturday night. What are y'all doing on this beautiful Saturday night? I would be proud to have you as my dad. God bless you and your family. From Tanner Lester. Well, thank you. Hi, Cheeky. Not sure what that means. Billy Votaw. Is Brian Landry out there on the water anywhere? Brian Landry? Oh, is that the dude that's wanted for murder? I haven't been keeping up with that story. Rita Boyce. Well, how you doing, Caleb? And how are the kids doing? Kids are great. I'm not going to talk too much about that, other than to say they're doing fine. I realize I got a lot of new people here, and if you are new to my lives, I don't talk about my cheerings that much because of reasons I've gone over. They're grown now, and they're doing things on their own. But I'm doing wonderful. I'm still here in my little 29-foot boat. This is, oh, I just noticed my vent's gone. This is my air conditioner. It's underneath me and I have it blowing up, if you all wonder what that is. Our lobster, Geneva, I'm struggling to keep my corner safe. So many people are blocking the corner, making it dangerous to turn, driving me nuts. Tow truck down the street, downplaying. Okay, I'm sorry to hear that. Dinus claps. How old are you? I'm 44. Billy Votaw. Caleb, you pronounce my name perfectly. Most do not. Oh, okay. That's just how it reads to me. Ronnie Lenhoff. Hello from Ohio, from Roni. Not Ronnie or Roni. I'm not sure. I would assume Roni. Probably not saying that right. I'm not a bot. Haters have broken all physical and mental boundaries by their own stupidity. Man, I don't know if y'all are talking to me or some other people within the chat. Oh, yeah, I don't know if my Whomping Willows are here since I haven't done a live in quite a long time. So I had to preset. You can only send a message every 30 seconds because if not, then the people who really, really don't like me, also as haters, get on there and they just clog it all up. Dinus claps. Oh, Luke Walker. Hey, Caleb. Hey, Luke. I guess we gotta be mean to get this going, huh? Well, no, I mean, I'm not inviting just make up mean stuff, but I'll give y'all some examples. These are some examples of what I'm talking about from the really, really nasty dregs of society. The first one comes from, oh, this chick, Maria Mo. Man, she went off on a tear and just went through like 15 videos. Guy, you made those kids and you needed to pay child support. She is big on cheer and support. You are such a loser. I assume she meant loser. And found out that if you spend more time with your kids, you would have to pay less in child support. So you went ahead and used your kids in order to get away with your agenda. You never cared for those kids. You are responsible for wrecking their lives and mental health. And then literally like 15 minutes later, dude, you are responsible for wreaking their lives and their mental health. And at the end of the day, it's all about not paying, in all caps, child support. Yes, you heard that correctly. You figured out if you spend more time with your cheerins, then you don't have to pay as much in child support. Yes, Maria Mo, you got me. I'm such a horrible person that I've figured it out. If I'll just spend time with those kids, that I don't have to pay child support. Y'all have got me. Y'all have got me. I'm doing well. Luke Walker. Hey man, how's Parker? Parker is great. Cole Robertson, old man. Yeah, yeah, I'm getting there. Saya Diakite. Caleb doesn't want people to ask about the kids too much. Um, I don't mind you asking. I'm just not going to talk about what they're up to, and especially not their relationship with other people. I know it's a big question that gets asked daily, and I just can't talk about that. I'm sure you understand. Aunt Bird says, "Shush." Ashley Dazil, LOL. Oh my God. Hey, Cole Robertson. Read my comment from above. Braden McCauley. Okay, give me just a second. I don't see it, Braden. You'll just have to send it again. I'm sorry, I can't find it. Forced mean comment. How dare you have an ugly video quality? Okay. Yeah, well, here, let me try. Like my little reading light. This is what I read my books, my Harry Potter books with. But it also, that's for red because when you're sailing, it helps with your eyes. You don't have to adjust. So I can push it again and be white. And if it was reflecting on me, it wouldn't be so grainy. How old is your oldest child? Parker is 22 now. How has your day been going, Aunt Bird? Aunt Bird? It's good. I live on a tiny sailboat in the Atlantic Ocean. I love it. Hood treats ice cream. Read my comment. Oh, here we go. Hood treats ice cream. The mean comments can go to hell. You done an awesome job getting your kids. How is Parker and Blaine doing? I loved the video when you showed your daughter how to fish. Have a great evening. Well, thank you. Hood treats ice cream. The boys are all doing great. Parker is a professional horse trainer. Blaine's somewhat kind of following his footsteps, among other things. Oh gosh, it's going too fast. The light is killing me. Yeah, I know it sucks, but when you live in a little tiny boat, this is just what I have to put up with. Saya Dickey, I'm so mean. No, you're not. Um, Deanna, Christine, kids are so much smarter than we give them credit for. I agree. They know the people who care for them well and where they're being treated well. Thank you for sharing your story as one of the thousands who deal with this. Well, Deanna, thank you. You're welcome. Um, it's it's been a crazy life. I'm not gonna lie. It's been 8 years since the Parker movie. And Blaine, 4 years since the Blaine movies or Blaine stuff. And I can't believe how quickly it's passing. In fact, part of the title here is Mandela effects. How many, by show of hands, are familiar with Mandela effects? Guilty cash, just to let you know, Caleb, we all support you, and the haters are just people who have no soul. I think personally, a lot of them are paid trolls because some of them get on there and they start rambling about things. For instance, and if I miss comments, just remind me, I'll go back. This one chick, man, oh man. Let me find her name is, what is her name? Belcher. Where are you, Miss Belcher? Ah, here she is. Sarah Campbell Belcher. I mean, this chick was all over every kind of social media I had. And she was saying things. Where's it at? Oh my. One thing to know about Caleb is that he is an anarchist. He doesn't believe in government. He doesn't want to pay taxes, and yet, curiously, he drives his vehicle on roads built by government and paid for by taxes. I actually don't have a vehicle anymore. But yeah, it's no secret. I am an anarchist. I mean, if I were him, I would really want to be all in. I would not drive my car on any road built by entities I don't believe in. But I digress. I have no idea how Caleb or his wife ever gotten together in the first place. She is a Christian. He is, at best, an agnostic. She supports law enforcement. He questions the validity of its existence. She believes in discipline. He believes in none at all. Unfortunately, Caleb is not the type of person that would let his kids be like Mom. He's an indoctrinator who teaches them to question everything and have no respect for authority. Family law courts hate him. Oh, the horror. The family law courts hate me. I don't know if I can handle this. He got in trouble with a judge once who pointed to a statement that he made on social media where he said, F the courts. That's actually true. I mean, all this is true. I am an anarchist. I am agnostic. I do question authority. I do question everything. Family law courts do not like me for the most part, except for Judge Billingsley. Judge Billingsley likes me. And yeah, it is true. I did read a statement that I wrote right after the Parker movie went viral, and it did say F the courts. And that's what really set off Judge Whalen. That's when he just figured out right then and there. I personally think he already knew what he's going to rule, but he made it very clear that he did not appreciate it, even though I wasn't even talking about him. I didn't, at that time, I didn't have anybody in mind. I hadn't been sued. Well, I had, but not as far as my activism. I didn't even know he's my judge. Oh, he taught Parker, his eldest, so well that Parker created a scene in the courthouse building parking lot where he sat down on the ground and refused to go with his mom, even though the courts had ordered it. Well, duh, we all saw the movie. Caleb calls himself a free thinker. It is true. I do call myself that. But he indoctrinated his childrens from an age where they really didn't have the maturity to see his bullshit. He would like nothing better than for all of his in which they don't pay taxes and otherwise live on the fringe of society. Unfortunately, now as grown men, the boys have learned all too well that their father continued sharing their most traumatizing moments on video from 8 years ago to make money is a reminder to them of all kind of what kind of father he really is, and have distanced themselves as they would like to move on with their lives. You cannot see the truth in someone by one-sided videos. I'll never understand other people pay done for being a father. All fathers make mistakes along their lives, but only those who really love their children do anything to be with them regardless of circumstances. Well, I tried. Thank you for that. XRP, Daddy. I assume that means you're an XRP investor. I'm just curious. Dinus Claps, you acted arrogant in that video about Parker, and it seemed like you were a terrible person. Stuck with two narcissistic parents. Do you have any advice for them? Um, I've often wondered, it's hard. I can spot a narcissist, and I get accused of being a narcissist all the time, but I don't know that two narcissists can truly be together. I don't see how that would work because by nature, a narcissist is extremely controlling. So if you've got one extremely controlling person, another extremely controlling person, how would that? I don't know how that would work. If it does work, do you have any advice for them? I don't know how old you are, but get out as soon as you can because narcissists, they're the worst human beings on the planet. I'm not even sure that a narcissist is human. I think they're maybe some kind of subspecies off. Rob, Jen Rob, hey, I'm here. S. Marshall, Hellhound, so true. Dina Christine, definitely aware of Mandela effects. Swear I learned that Nelson Mandela died in prison when younger, the one that started the whole Mandela effects phenomenon. I love Mandela effects. I only became aware of it about 5 years ago. I think I've even made a small video about it when I first, I think it was 2015. Yeah, I was still in San Antonio. Well, here is the thing about Mandela effects. I've been fascinated by them ever since I learned what it was. The Berenstain Bears, Luke, I am your father, the whole Star Wars thing. Um, I've had a bit of a Mandela effect of which I am the subject. And it still boggles my mind. I literally lived this. All right, hear me out. The Parker movie. That happened in May of 2013. Parker lived with me until August 2013. And in August 2013, Judge Whalen stole him from me. Okay. I get sued again. And at some point, I go to jail for the first time. I'm convicted of on 6 counts of not kicking Parker out of the truck, of which I was sentenced to 60 days each. So it was really 360 days. If you don't believe me, I talked about this in a video I made called Caleb Goes Back to Jail. Some of these things I remember really, really well. And then this part is what I don't understand. At some point, somebody on YouTube made a video. They're called Anonymous. It's not the anons or anons that are, were alive and well during the Trump years. This is old school Anonymous. And it's called A Message to Caleb Leverett, I believe is the name of it. It's no longer on YouTube. I don't know who made it. I don't know where it came from. I have no idea. Anyway, that came out at some point. And remember, August of 2013, Parker's ripped away from me by Judge Whalen. I go to jail the next year in 2014, and I was sentenced to jail by Judge X because Judge Whalen found out about the anonymous video and lost his shit, from what I'm told by my lawyers at the time. So he was replaced by Judge Rex. Judge Rex is the one who threw me in jail. However, I still have the newspaper clipping of when I got out of jail, literally on April Fool's Day, 2014. If you don't believe me, look it up. The Odessa American is the local paper, and I got out of jail on April Fool's Day, and Judge Whalen recused himself after I got out of jail. That's how I remember it. But he couldn't have recused himself after I got out of jail because he wasn't the one that put me in jail. Judge Rex was. So Judge Rex put me in jail because he was there because Whalen resigned or recused himself. And I still don't. It still blows. It boggles my mind. I go back and I watch my own videos. I'm like, how can I not remember this? Yes, I know I started my professional drinking career that fateful August day in 2013, but I obviously wasn't drinking in jail. I don't know how this. I don't know how it worked. I don't. I it to it bog it blows it boggles my mind even to this day. If you were an old schooler and you've been around this whole time, maybe y'all remember better than I do, but I don't remember it. Oh, Bob Boo Miller. Glad to hear Parker and all the kids are doing good. Thank you. Luke Walker, who all in the chat agrees with me, Guilt Cash. Irish Princess 1289. Yeah, that lady is worse than a next door neighbor looking over at that fence watching what you're doing. Yeah. Were you the one that sent me that, Irish Princess? Somebody sent me that. I can't remember. They tagged me on Facebook. Like people who have a brain or people who have experienced this. Two Fry 64. So you are loud in the other children's lives? Ah, I recognize you, Two Fry 64. You are a major shit talker. So you are loud in the other children's lives? I would hope someone is preventing you from manipulating them too. They're grown, Two Fry. Oh, I hate it when it does that. It just jumps. I wanted to see what Two Fry had to say. Damn, it's buffering. Parker probably hasn't had time to work on their internet connection. God knows the sperm donor isn't smart enough. Oh yeah. I'm Two Fried 64. Do y'all get paid per comment or paid to get a reaction out of me? Try to trick me into saying something I shouldn't say. Geneva, Caleb, do you have any advice for kids who have two narcissistic parents? I think I already read that. Uh, the baby car. Any plans for the next video? Nope. I just do it as I go along. I don't have any plans because I don't really have any schedules anymore because I'm semi retired. Yes, I still have a job and it is a subcontract as need basis. And no, I'm not going to tell you what it is because some people, all they want to know is about my money and makes you sound like a bunch of blood sucking Title 4D family court lawyers. Oh my lord, yes. Oh, and her saying she would hit him again. Well, okay, I'm not gonna talk about that. Agreed. Something really wrong with them. Hey, where's Parker right now? Is he with you? I don't talk about where he's at. They're in Texas and he's a professional horse trainer, and that's about all I mentioned about it. But he's a grown man, he's 22. Uh, what do you think of the show Cole? Okay, y'all talking about to each other. Guilty Cash, like DD 666. Dude confirmed. I assume you're talking about something about Satan, of which, if I don't believe in God, I don't know why I would believe in the devil either, but okay. Mandela was good friends with Gaddafi. Yeah, you ought to look into that Gaddafi stuff. It, I don't, I don't believe the official story. I'll just say that. A theory I heard: the whole Mandela effect started when Harambe died. No, no, that was way, way, way before Harambe died. The the way best I remember, I don't remember it personally, but the way I've learned the story of Mandela effect is people remember seeing it blared on the news that Nelson Mandela had died in prison like in the 80s or his early 90s. So maybe, I don't. When in fact, he really only died like I don't know 10 years ago or something like that. And there's a whole theory saying there's like time travelers that go back and change time. And y'all remember? Y'all are talking to each other. I think you're great. This is from Michelle Nightlinger. I think you're great. The light you have shed on the issue that the family courts are still awful, and a really unpopular subject, an unpopular thing to talk about is the root cause of it, because it's so boring. But I've been trying to diligently at least talk about. I get tired of, like Thoreau talks about swatting at the branches. I want to strike the root. I want to strike the root. And I've found out what the root is. If you follow the money, it's Title 4D funding. I'm not going to spend a lot of time talking about it, but I would be remiss if I didn't bring it up, because Title 4D funding is what funds all these states to pay employees of the Office of the Attorney General Child Support Division. They pay their salaries. It's like a dollar for dollar, or 70 cents on the dollar for every dollar they collect in child support. That's how they get money to employ themselves. They are incentivized to keep this racket running, because that's exactly what it is, a racket. Can someone block Two Fry on YouTube? Well, maybe, but I'm kind of inviting it. If they get too bad and start talking about, the kids too much, or the kids' other family, then yeah, I'll block them. Video keeps buffering. I know. I'm sorry. It's probably my end. The bars say I've got full bars, but I may have to end this early. Oh, hell, I've been going 28 minutes. Odd question, but that's what I cannot talk about. Scooter, Brave Paws. I'm sure y'all understand. I know people ask, but cannot and will not talk about my kids' relationship with other people. It's just, I don't think it's appropriate. Hey, Caleb, what is your favorite TV show? House. I'm a severe House junkie. I love Dexter, and the new season remake or reboot of Dexter's coming out in December, I believe, November, December. Uh, Umbrella Academy 3 is coming out. Stranger Things season 4 is coming out. And there's so many good ones. I'm so excited. But House is my go-to. In fact, I've got Amazon, and I watch House since I'm here at the marina. But I ordered, let's see if I've got it. I made a video about this. I haven't even opened it yet, just in case I get out to sea and all I have is my wind generator and my solar panels to keep my batteries going. I've got my power inverters to run there's my TV at the foot of my bed. I've got the entire 8 seasons, all 177 smartass, beautiful episodes in DVD format, to make sure I don't lose my mind anymore that's already been lost. House is by far my favorite TV show of all time. I'm one person. Stop referring to me as more than one. Two Fry 64 is getting butthurt. Must be a troll. Yes. Bound and determined to get under my skin if they can, but they can't. Do you like scary movies, Caleb? Yeah, I do. I don't like gore like the kids watched Human Centipede. Watch that. I can't watch the torturing gore. It's awful. But ghost stuff, oh yeah, I love ghost stuff. It's hard to find good ghost movies, but I do like them when I find them. Geneva, it's honestly not fair to Caleb's kids to talk about them on here. That I can respect. It's nice he can keep us updated without exploiting them and their privacy. Respect and much love to you, you all and your kids, Jenny. But well, thank you. On each other. I miss J.R. Ewing. Whoa, Patricia Bradner. Oh man, did it buffer again? Sorry. I'm gonna turn on my little fan here. Maybe it's not making too much noise. Maybe it's the heat. Chuck Smith, Caleb, you're a great man and an awesome dad. I wish you were on here years ago when I went through this BS with the courts. I support you 100%. Screw these trolls. They are nobody. Well, Chuck, man, I'm sorry you had to go through it too. And thank you. Janice, an old friend in reply to, we know, figure out who this person is. Crank. Bring your truth. What am I hiding? If I ever decide to run, because there's no such thing as dirt on me. I'm not hiding anything significant. Just learn and be compassionate. nutrition. Oh, it's just buffering. It's buffering so bad. I'm so sorry. I'm probably just going to have to end this. It shows full bars, but it keeps giving me that notification. I'm sure that's you stick to the modem right by the air conditioning. Well, I don't have a modem. It doesn't work like that here. There's no such thing as dirt on me either, Caleb. And man, I wish I knew that feeling years ago. It's a nice feeling, isn't it? When you finally reach that level. Thanks for popping on, Caleb. Sending you and your family. If it buffers, again, I'll just send it over here in Australia. Thank you so much. I know of several people that I talk to on here quite a bit that are in Australia. I cannot wait to come see y'all someday. After all this COVID bullshit passes, God, I can't wait for this to be over. It's so annoying. Do you watch Peaky Blinders? I have not. I've heard it's really good, though. I have not, though. Janice, my stalker, tries to expose me, and I find it entertaining. He rings me each day around noon, and we exchange some choice words about each other and others. What the hell? I wouldn't answer the phone if I were you. Take care of you, Caleb. I appreciate your existence. Well, thank you very much. Favorite sports teams? I'm not a sports guy. My favorite sports team his name is Mike Tyson. He's a team of one man. Yeah, he's got coaches and people that promote him and all that, but it really comes down to it. When Mike stepped in the ring, it was mano a mano. I don't even really like, I like Holyfield, but I like watching hockey. I've got my reasons for that, the personal reasons dating back to when the kids were little. Probably shouldn't go into it. I have a narcissistic mother-in-law, Janiva. It's tough. She doesn't even realize that she's doing it. Really does get under my skin, and I don't answer my phone. She can threaten me wellness check last night. If she's a narcissist, I promise she knows exactly what she's doing. She may not help it, but she knows what she's doing. Narcissists, as awful as they are, they're extremely intelligent. Very, very, very smart. The best horror movie I ever watched was The Changeling with George C. Scott. I've never